Hi friends, I'm back. It's me again, Shalane. I decided to bless you with another video because I did promise when I first started that I would always give you 2 per week. So I decided, you know what? Let me give you your second one. I know I did one yesterday, but I decided to bless you again with a second one. Now, today, I know yesterday we were talking about don't give up and don't give in. And today I want to reiterate that same information about not giving up. Recently, within the last couple of days, I saw that one of our up and coming stars, she's a YouTuber, Queen Naija, she put a post out on, I guess it was Twitter, that she hate her life. And people were like, oh my gosh, she has money. Why would she say that? There's people that have lots of problems. People, I have a question for you. Aren't we human? Don't everybody have problems? Not because you have money, that means that you don't have problems. The problems may not be the same, but they're problems in the same. So I just wanted to let people know that, for instance, you know what? While I'm on that subject, do you remember Robin Williams? Very famous, and he was a comedian. Guess what? Robin Williams committed suicide because he too had problems. He had money. He was in tons and tons of movies. But that doesn't negate the fact that you have problems. Some of which is just mental, which could be led by some type of mental, problem. But regardless, it is a problem. People think that because you have money, you don't have problems. Who said that? We all live, we're part of this journey called life. Life has its own problems. Life brings about its own issues and its own problems. So don't tell someone because you have money, you can't have problems. That is a lie. You have problems on a different scale, but you have problems. Now, how you deal with them is different. Having money and learning how to deal with your issues also is a different issue. Because you have money don't mean you can deal with your problems. Because haven't you ever heard? The bigger you go, the larger the issues and the larger the problems. So therefore, I just want everybody to don't bash that young girl. She's 23 years old. Since when we were, I was 21 or 23 at one time. And guess what? I had tons of issues myself. But after years and years, you learn. You go through your issues, you have your problems, everybody has them. You learn that, you know what, I don't deal with the problem this way. I do something different. Different solutions bring different outcomes. You can't keep doing the same thing and expect that you're going to get a different result. No. If you had this issue today, you don't want to have the same issue tomorrow because that means you never learned. One thing you want to do is every experience you have in life, you want to learn from that experience. You don't want to continue going through the same experience because that means you're not learning, you're not growing. And what is life without learning or growing? We want we want more, we want to do more, we want to see more, we want to know more. That's all called life. That's the journey we're on. We're all on the same journey. We're on a journey to learn our purpose. Everyone's purpose is not the same. Everyone's issues is not the same. Everyone's problems is not the same. But we all have issues. We all have problems. How we deal with them, that's the key. How you deal with them, learn the lesson, and keep moving. And keep moving. I'm not going to say that you're not going to have more problems, because that's not true, and that's fictitious. No, we all going to have problems. It may not happen to you today, but it could happen to you. Guess what? When it occurs, try to find the solvent for it, a resolution, learn the lesson, and keep it moving. Because guess what? So when an issue similar to that come up again, you know how to handle it, and you just keep on moving. It's that simple. this thing that we call every day, it's a journey. It's a journey called life. Every one of us is on this journey. How, which roads we take, what steps we take, what path we pursue, that's individual. But we're still on the same journey, and it's the journey called life. Take the bitter with the sweet, because guess what? This is what I learned years ago. Hardship, pain, problems don't last always. No, they don't. There is going to be a day that you can smile and you can laugh. Sometimes you look back at the issue and say, what on earth? Why did I stress myself out? It wasn't even worth it. But you learned how not to deal with it, and you keep it moving. I also saw one of my faves from YouTube, S&T. I love Tamika. She mentioned about her going through some stuff. Tamika, guess what? You've got this, girl. You can do it. You can do it. I've been through a lot of stuff. And guess what? I'm still living and breathing. I'm right here. I didn't fold. I didn't give up. Some of the things, I swear, it felt like it was going to kill me. But guess what? I didn't die. And I didn't fold. I just kept it moving. And guess what? You guys can too. I can't say it enough. Don't give up. Don't let the issues or don't let life take you over. No. Learn from what you have going on and keep it moving. You can do it. You can. You can make it. You can make it. I'm not saying that you're going to be the next star. I'm not saying that you're going to be the next millionaire. Everybody cannot be millionaires, unfortunately. There's some people just can't handle it. And there's something I need you to remember. If you can't handle the small things that you're going through, how can God trust you with huge things? No. Learn to take care of the stuff that you have around you. Learn to handle your issues and your problems. Learn to just keep going, keep growing. Keep learning. One thing you can do and no one can ever take away from you. That's what you have in here. Whatever you learn, people can't take that away from you. How are they going to go into your brain and take it away? No, sir. They can't. They can't. Learning is great. Learn as much as you can. Be around people that's learning, that's always teaching, that's always doing new things. Don't be among people that talks and just wishes and hopes and no. Be a mover and a shaker. Make things happen for you. Change your situation. You want more? Do more. It's not gonna fall in your lap. Like I said yesterday, the average person, they just don't get it. We were not born with silver spoons in our mouths. So we have to work. We do. We have to put the extra hours in. Successful people, I heard that they go to bed very late and they get up very early. And their minds are always racing, always ticking, always moving. You know why? Because they don't have time to think about the mundane. They always think about new ways to do things. Think about new ideas. That's a good thing. When these ideas come to you, start jotting some stuff down. Start thinking of, okay, this is what I did yesterday. And it didn't go so well for me. So guess what? I'm going to do it this way today. And let's see the outcome. Because you cannot tell me you're trying and you're doing more, you're thinking differently, and you still have the same from yesterday. There's no way. There's no way. Because you're not evolving. Change brings evolution. You want to be a part of this big picture. You want your life to matter. There's no one I can hear them say, you know what? My life meant nothing. So, oh well, I'll just be on. Most of the time when you hear that, they suffered from some type of depression or something. That's not the normal, the average thinker. No one wants to do that. So let's just Let's just think of new things. Think of new ideas. Come up with new ways to solve the stuff, you know? Don't just think of yesterday and you know what, I fell down and yes, we gonna cry. Of course. We all cry. We all cry. Because some of the stuff that life hits us with, ooh, ooh, it feels like you're gonna die. But guess what? I'm here to tell you, you're not gonna die. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Don't let it kill you. Mm-mm. Think of tomorrow. Think of a new day. Think of new ideas. I mean, just let your mind be free. Just don't start like limiting yourself. No, there's so much more. There's so much more. Want more for you. Nobody can't want a better life for you more than you can want it for yourself. Yes, your friends love you, your family loves you, but you have to love yourself enough to know that I want more for me. I want more for me. That's a good thing. Don't become conceited and think you're better than people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, want more for yourself. Nobody can want it more than you. So if nothing else you learned today, which every day I'm going to give you a little nugget to take away with you, think of that. So of course, as usual, I have something I've written. It's about life's journey again, because I can't stop talking about, about life. We're all living. Like I said yesterday about my coworker. I'm pretty sure she didn't know that was going to be her last day. Not at all. So don't give up. Don't. So I have two things that I can read for you. I think I'm going to read the one called Life. And of course, I wrote this. Life comes with ups and downs. Changes take place all around. We look toward God for his guidance. And sometimes we think he didn't even lead or guide us. When the real truth is that we didn't listen to his soft, still voice. And he simply left us up to our own free will. He's a gentleman, so kind and so loving, always forgiving. He doesn't force us to do anything we don't want to do. However, there will be a nudge or two. He just sits and waits like a real and true father would do. He just says, child, if you only knew what is ahead of you, you would have just run and hide and pull your feet up under you. He also says you would just listen to me because I could help and shield you from all of life's disappointments and hurts. Or I would lead you and guide you, shifting you this way and that way, shielding us with his grace and giving us new mercies each day. Life isn't so bad when we think of all the things God has done for us, resting in the assurance that his shoulders were always broad enough to carry us. Who else do you know could and would love you so much that they would give their only child up to die for us? Which parent here on earth would do that? They would say, I cannot love anyone else that way. But the God we serve and we know would simply say, I love you just that way. Loving us so much and forgiving us for our sins each and every day. And knowing if we would follow his lead, we would win and go to live with him one day. This is all I have left to say. Life is a beautiful race as long as we are led at our Father's pace. So we must thank God for life today. I just want to say thank God for life today. Thank God that we have another day to do something different, new, and refreshed. And we are refreshed from yesterday's burdens. So with that, of course, I want to say thank you for listening. I really appreciate my friends and all my YouTube family. Have a wonderful day.